Hey guys, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Here we are in the Institute atrium, and we're about to take the rest of the Institute over. There's a couple of things that we need to do before we address that, though. Poor Minuteman has died. We need to, first of all, evacuate whoever is in here who doesn't want to fight, which I hope they do listen to that. And the second is that I want to thank Ebby Tempura, a viewer, for reminding me I need to get Virgil's serum, because we do want to do that. I am not I'm not someone to break my promises, so we're going to have to find a way to lift the lockdown to get into, although we might be able to get into biosciences still, because I have done this before and I know you go through biosciences. So, let's see if I can find the bit that it wants us to do for Virgil. If I can't, I'll just do it off memory. Huh. That's odd. It's not in any of this. Oh well, let's go back into bioscience and we'll do that before we start the evacuation. Right. Through here. I do actually know the way we're going, so it shouldn't take too long.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Ow. Don't do that. These guys are normally here. It isn't just a part of excuse me. Isn't just a part of the attack that these guys are here. They're always here. And even if you've sided with the Institute, they still attack you. Very silly. Ooh, stuff. I like stuff. Stuff means components. Although, I should probably stop taking components, and I'll explain that in a bit. Probably after we've taken the Institute. Cool. Alright. Let's keep moving.
Got it.
Right, welcome to Old Bioscience. And I nearly walked directly into that. Old Bioscience, I imagine, is in this state because of how Virgil left it. Virgil's escape, obviously, was managed through the fact that he turned himself into a super mutant. If that wasn't obvious from the way that he talks about himself. What do these buttons do? Closes that door. Closes that door. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Those turrets are nowhere near as bad as the laser ones, but still. Right. I think we go that way. And I need to drug myself up too, because I think I've run out. Have I? That's a good question. Yes, I have. I only have stims. Is that what? Yeah, only stims. Novice terminal. I think I would rather do the advanced door, to be honest. I tend to be much better at lockpicking than I am at hacking minigame. There we go.
Yes.
Case in point. Right, I heard an Assaultron in here, and I also happen to know, again, because I'm really bad at hiding the fact that I do have prior knowledge, that there is an Assaultron in here. And it tends to be a pretty high level Assaultron. Oh yeah. You are going to zap me, and I am going to run. There we go.
No order. We have not been programmed to fail.
So, yeah, that was the sound of her charging up again. Alright. I am going to have to get out of here. Safe.
Programs to efficiently unit combatants. Engaging at minimal distance.
Oh, come on. She keeps knocking me around. You're not going to get that off before I kill you. I said, you're not going to get that off before I kill you. No, stop. Stop, block, and roll. Alright, she did get that off before I killed her. Hopefully this time I'll actually land a real hit on her. There we go. And of course we get a terrible legendary for it. We always get terrible legendaries on this character. I just don't know why. Or if we do get decent legendaries, it's always for characters that aren't built like mine. Okay, cool. I think I will take some red away. So it's quite a dent to my health. Good. Right. Moving right along. Can't remember if there's anything useful in this room other than scrap. And again, I'm not taking any scrap right now. That broke immediately. Yeah.
That's it.
Stim pack. Good. Oh, more stim pack. More stim pack. Okay. What about in here? I think this is the holding cells.
Nice.
Yes, it is. Who are you? Oh, that's a Tesla mine. Just back off until that stops arcing. Right, I could hit that. I swear I swiped at it before, but it didn't land. That's just scrap. Novice terminal requires terminal. Okay, fine. Huts. Like Nacero. No. That has an S. That has an S. That has an S. That has nothing. But it's also like Nacero. That has an S. That has an S. Most. Or town. Let's not risk that. Because we need to get through that door and I don't want to wait a minute. Which, by the way, is what happens when you fail. You have to wait a certain amount of time before it lets you try and get back in. There we go. Town. Was town after all. Open the door. Okay. And we are in. This is where Virgil escaped from. He wasn't in this container, by the way. Or at least not from what I understand. He did throw a chair through the tube, though. Let's let him speak for himself.
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
Yes. So the Institute didn't start with an interest in the FEV virus. They did, however, move on to it.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
So Father is, after all, not a very nice man. He'll tell you he was doing it for the good of everyone, but...
March 22, 24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. Exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
And there you see the plans to start hunting down the vault that I was in and to steal Shaun. So that was prior to Father actually being part of the Institute. So all this FEV stuff happened after he became the director of the Institute. So my son is an evil person. Yeah, that's what we're after. We're after the serum. Let's head on out of here. And get back into the atrium so that we can find how to evacuate everyone. Oh, gorilla.
Whoa, you win!
Yeah, I'm not going to hurt you. I did take my claws out, but that was only because I was spooked by the sound of someone else in here with me. I thought everyone had gone. Okay, so back to the main thing now that we have rescued Virgil's serum. We need to head into this elevator. Let's go. Isn't this familiar? Okay. This is how we get around the lockdown, which is very silly if you think about it. So they lock you out of all the other little atriums and things, but they don't lock you out of the main elevator? Like, what's that all about? In fact, the main elevator seems to take you straight to Father, so... Yep. Take you straight to Shaun, really. Hello, Shaun. You're in
I
bed.
didn't expect to see you again. I don't suppose you're here because you've changed your mind.
I'm here to blow up your reactor, Shaun. Put an end to the Institute.
Well, at least there's no need for guessing games now. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
Because you're a horrible, horrible person. And you just pretend to be good. You hide behind the guise of for the greater good, etc.
All the enemies you've created. You can't imagine why I'd be standing here.
Perhaps I didn't think to count you among them. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
A bit of column A, a bit of column B.
I didn't want it to end like this, Shaun. I'm not a monster.
If that's what you tell yourself so you can sleep at night, so be it. Now go. Leave me.
No. I need
Shaun.
you to help me.
You've doomed humanity. You know that. There's nothing more to say.
Are you
Are you in
any
pain?
Yes, of course. But that will end soon enough, won't it? All thanks to you.
Oh, yes, it will. Right. Let's get into the terminal then. Pain. How appropriate. And I got a, oh, I accidentally clicked the evacuation protocol. Never mind. That's good. That's what we wanted to do anyway. Master security lockdown override. I don't know what that does, but sounds good. What else do we need? I think that was the other thing we needed to do. We needed to get to this computer so we could get to the rest of the place. Director access synth shutdown. Unauthorized director code required. Okay.
Good job. Looks like that's opened things up enough for you to reach the reactor. Some other good news. I've almost got the teleporter working. Should be ready to pull you out whenever you need.
You hear that? I'm leaving.
Son?
You've doomed humanity.
Oh,
There's
shush.
nothing more to say.
I wish there was...
You've made that impossible. The Commonwealth can have only one fate now.
I mean, you keep saying that, but, I mean, I guess you believe your own lie at this point. So we won't be able to do the synth shutdown. That's fine. I will take your medicine, though. You won't be needing it anymore. Yes, that was an extremely callous thing to say, but... it's the truth, right? Let's get out of here. So the lockdown has been lifted. So not in the bathroom is not how you get out. So we should be able to get out this way.
Is someone present? Hello?
Yeah. Hello. Hi. Who are you? Aha! Hello, friends. Oh, come on. I really wish I didn't disarm guys so that they didn't constantly block me. But I complain about this every time I fight humans. And for some reason, I am moving extremely slowly. I don't know why. Did I get crippled? No. Hello, game? Nothing weird going on there. I just can't seem to move at a decent speed. I'll be right back. Alright, apparently I just didn't notice that I had picked up enough to make me overburdened, so I need to drop some stuff. Missile launcher will do just fine. And now I can move again. Yay! This room is now full of synths, though, because they've all gathered while I was crippled. And they all seem to be taking way more damage than usual. I suppose it doesn't help that I'm moving around. I'm meant to stand still when I hit things these days. Ow! Everyone is meleeing me. And now you can't. So take that, guy. Stop that. Stop. Oh my god, there are so many of them in here. Just die. I'm standing right in front of you. I guess I broke your eyes. Okay. No, still not. No. Come on, guy, let me punch you. Yes. As soon as they lose an arm, they stop being able to block. It's very, very nice. Oh, good. You guys finally show up. Took long enough.
What was that?
Right.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order.
Okay. Apparently I dealt with all of them.
YR.
Oh, that's a scientist. We'll leave the scientist alone. We have to head towards... What is this called? Advanced Systems. Also that one. What are you telling me? Map. You want me to go to Cambridge Police Station? What? No, I'm going this way.
What's that noise?
Thank you, Gavi. These guys take a lot more damage than the ones I was fighting before. Trying to move forward enough that I can stop and then hit. Oh yes, back and forth. I really do wonder how you would fix that though. I'm not entirely sure you could, rather than fundamentally changing the AI. I think what should actually be done is that some amount of damage should be able to get through blocking, or alternatively some amount of damage should be able to stop the enemy from blocking again within a certain time frame. Like it forces a cooldown. And that would apply to the player too, of course, so you would have to be logical about when you blocked and when you didn't. Yes. So we're now back in old turrets. Old turrets? Old tunnels. They both start with T. I was close enough. Ooh, I do like Rorax. Well, there is turrets in the tunnel too, so I suppose that's good. And they're all laser turrets. Do I still have grenades equipped? I do. Go grenade, go! That actually worked really, really well. I think they got all of them, actually. Yep. They got all of them. That makes me happy. That was the best grenade I've ever thrown.
While you plant the charge. We only get one shot at this, remember?
Thanks, Harvey. Alright. So who or what do we have in here? We have Institute scientists, dude with, well, more synths. I'm gonna let you guys handle those. I'm gonna deal with this guy. Although I'm getting torn apart. Oh my god. Ah, there was a laser turret on the wall. You having fun, Garvey? Oh, that was a plasma grenade. Somebody has a flamethrower. There is a lot of dudes out there and I'm not entirely sure. Can you decontaminate me, please? Yeah. Go, Minuteman, go! No, that didn't help. What about that one? Well, that got a body. I don't think they got any synths, though. Oh, it's another named synth. That's why all the problems. But we do have some turrets on the walls, so... That's a synth. That's a turret. And that's a turret. Come on. Got it. That guy has so many plasma grenades. Right. Now the turrets have been dealt with, should be able to get in here without completely melting immediately. Ah, there's the named guy. Wait, this one has a... Oh, what? When did that happen? Alright, I am back. And this guy has made his way down to me rather than hiding in the back the whole time. So, if you don't mind, he's now dead. And he left with me with a flamer. You know what? I forgot. This whole time, I have had this with me. And I guess I kind of just thought I wouldn't use it because it doesn't do enough damage. But it's a quad missile launcher, so it might be alright. I also may hit the doorway, but that's part of it. Oh, I blew up somebody. I think it's a plasma grenade that got me last time. Oh yeah, ow! What? Takes care of that turret. Didn't realize there was a turret there last time. Really need to clear some of those rads. All this time, and I use a missile launcher at the end of the game instead of the claws. Does a reasonably large amount of damage as well. I am overburdened. It's because I picked up that flamethrower intending to use it, but then ended up using the missile launcher instead, so I'll just drop that flamer. Who keeps doing that? For real? Who's got the missile launcher? Is it you? Yes. Now you don't have no missile launcher. Because I blew your arm off. Well, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead. He's just knocked down. But he won't get up again. Brother, I'm going to keep you down. Oh, he was the one with the passcode as well. That's nice. Did you get dealt with? You did.
Not exactly human either.
Synths, my friend. Synths. Synthetic humans. I need this stuff.
Why would they attack us when they had all this?
So, terminal password. Why do they want to attack us when they have all this? Well, they might have been running out of resources for all I know. I broke into it so that I could access one of these, maybe? Initiate reactor shutdown sequence, yes. Good. That's what we wanted. And inside we go. And plant the bomb. And talk to Garvey, who seems to be making a beeline for upstairs.
We need to get out of here and fast before they figure out what we've done. Sturgis, reading me? We're done down here. Zap us back to the relay room.
I mean, that works.
All right, Sturgis, we're done. Get us the hell out of here.
Yeah, I would, man. But,
Attention
this
all
kid showed up.
personnel.
Says he's the general's son.
Authorization 1YR.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, look, it's actual Shaun.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation point. Thank
Why
you
did you
for
call
your
me Mom?
cooperation.
What? You're my mother. Why else would I call you that?
Yeah, I'm your mum.
Right.
Let's try again.
Of course I'm your mother.
Good. For a second, I thought you forgot who I was. Now let's hurry up and get out of here.
It was just all the battle going on, kid. My brain's rattled. It's post-traumatic stress disorder. Come with me.
You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean.
I mean it.
Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you were here to save me.
I'm ready when you are.
What's the bet that secretly at Bethesda, this is the real Shaun, and father was a monster all along and pretending to be my son? That would be more impressive, wouldn't it?
Let's get out of here.
I knew you could do it.
Please proceed to your assigned
Right, so do we just stand in here? No, we talk to Sturgis, alright?
Fire it up.
Didn't leave anything behind, did you? All set to get out of here?
Nope. Yep.
Absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it. I'm gonna teleport you to the detonation site, then set it to shoot the kid here back to the castle. Now you press that button extra hard when you get there. I'll see you on the other side.
Let's get out of here.
YR31. Please proceed.
I really don't know why we're blowing all this up, to be honest, because we could actually just reuse everything.
Sturgis figured this was a safe distance outside the blast radius. Whenever you want to see humanity's best hope for the future go up in smoke, just hit that button.
See, here's the thing. I don't want to see humanity's best hope for the future go up in smoke, because the technology there is not inherently evil. You could shut down the synth stuff and reuse everything else, and shut down the FEV stuff as well, I guess. You don't have to blow it all up, but apparently that's the way the game wants to take it, so... And go.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world, all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this, before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This was not the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. ripped apart and put back together. I thought I hoped I could find my family. Cheat time, make us whole again, the way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed, but the road ahead will be hard. This time I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Holy shit. That was one hell of a bang, wasn't it? So that's it. The Institute is destroyed. It's finally over. You did issue the evacuation order, right? I didn't notice in all the chaos.
Yes, I did. And you're right, that was a hell of an explosion.
Yes. We gave everyone a chance to get out.
Good. I thought so. It was just watching that explosion. I just hope as many people as possible got out. I hate that we had to do that. But they left us no choice. It was war. But now, the war against the Institute is over. The way is now clear for the Commonwealth to finally come together and build something good for the future. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows from here on out.
Wasn't the Institute the main threat?
Definitely. I don't want to minimize what we've accomplished here today. The Institute was the most insidious threat we've ever faced. They kept the Commonwealth divided for centuries. But there are plenty of other problems left to deal with. I don't think the Minutemen are going to be out of a job for a long time yet. As much as I might wish it. We deserve to enjoy our victory. But soon enough, it's going to be time to get back to work.
Yes, sir. But we aren't going to do that because, unfortunately, guys, I think this is the end of this playthrough. It's not that I have not enjoyed it, and it's not that there is more to do. For example, we have Far Harbor and that to do, but it's that I've become disillusioned with the character. I've not become disillusioned with the game. I still really enjoy Fallout 4, despite my critique of it throughout the series. But I have become disillusioned with the character and the build that I've had. I mean, I don't think Bethesda put in the most amount of effort they could into making sure that everybody had as many options as they could as everybody else. There is definitely a lot more that you can do as a different character build than you can as the one that we took. And I would just like to also mention that I've had plans to do a proper survival run of Fallout 4 in the future as well. And I think I would like to do that sooner rather than later. Rather than dragging this character through the mud and continuing to do things that aren't necessarily the most fun to do with this character. It would just be nice to start a new character fresh, put in some really cool mods, really work on Fallout 4, maybe even wait until Nuka World is out so that the modding community has its final base to work from and see what comes out of that. And really just, you know, enjoy what we find with that run through. So, with that being said, thank you so much for joining me along with this ride. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my my ranting and raving along the way. I really did, despite my critiques, enjoy punching around the wasteland. And you never know, maybe using my skills and some know-how, there could be more punching around the wasteland in the future. just with a few more tools. Maybe it doesn't have to end with the death claw, and maybe there'll be more things to play with. Who knows? It's just an idea, and it's something I've been ruminating on, and it is something I am capable of, but we shall see. So, keep your fingers crossed that that's a thing. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.